Hey, what's going on, guys? So, the Imperial Assault App Legends of the Alliance has launched. Actually, it surprised us. It launched Friday, December 1st. We were kind of all expecting December 5th. There was some leaks of like an early image of, I think Steam had originally said it was going to be December 5th. Um, well, now Steam is saying December 4th, even though it's already launched, but it's already launched just for mobile devices like the Android and iPhones and things like that. So it's available there right now. I've got it on my phone, and you can get it for like iPads, tablets, things like that. If you want it for Steam, however, you're gonna have to wait a few more days. But the good thing is, when that comes out, I will be also getting that. You can have it from multiple places. It allows you to go through and edit your whole collection. I did get some captures here, so I'll kind of walk you through just kind of the initial experience I had with it on my phone, because I have played the Descent app. It's got a lot of similarities there. You can go through, like, the only expansion I haven't picked up yet is Ahsoka, and when I was picking up everything else, they were all out of Ahsoka's. So, because like Ted kind of stopped buying Imperial Assault for a little while. So I'm at 99%, almost there. But I'll be getting that here shortly, just because you can't stop at 99%. You've got to get the one more percent. So yes, that's now it does take a while to go through this thing and do your entire collection, because you have to do them one at a time, and this having to do this kind of really puts into perspective just how many expansions there are for this game. So it's kind of crazy. I really wish there was just a select all button, because that would make it so much easier. And Sorry I didn't do a video for this sooner, because I had to go camping. We had a Cub Scout thing. It was very bright out. I'm a little sunburned right now, so I don't know if you can tell. But yes. So anyway, there's a tutorial, and then there's the actual campaign. If you run through the tutorial, you're going to get instructions like this. You're going to see, your door here. Now the tutorial, first you get to choose your heroes. I chose 4 random heroes, and and this is funny because you can choose, even though the campaign is really only using the core box as far as mission tiles and stuff. You can still choose any heroes you own. So that's cool, or at least heroes that are playable characters, not necessarily the support heroes. So you can't choose like Luke Skywalker, but you can choose any of the playable characters, which is great. And it's going to tell you which tiles to place. And this also gives you some flavor text. There's a story that goes along with it. Although if you're not interested in the story, you can just skip all of the italics stuff as well. It's going to tell you exactly where to place, but in the actual game, it doesn't really tell you exactly where to place. But there's the tutorial. It's going to tell you exactly where to place everybody and exactly where to place all the enemies. You're going to start with only a single group of stormtroopers. And the way this kind of works is you're going to have your trooper over there. If they do get killed, you're going to tap on them and then select that they've been defeated. And then you'll still do your go back and forth. It's pretty self-explanatory. But there is some different stuff. There's some kind of differences in the way that enemy units activate. I definitely encourage you to read through the rules on that. Basically there's also a thing called the Imperial Rule, where if like they could do one of 2 different things, and both are allowed in the rules, the group collectively has to be like, all right, well, what's actually going to be worse? What's going to be best for the Empire? What's going to be worse for the heroes? And you're going to have to decide. If there's no difference, then you can just randomize it. But if a thing says he has to move one space, and moving this space would put him in danger, and that space would put him in safety, you kind of have to put the place that would put him in safety, depending on the situation. You kind of have to think like, what would an Imperial player actually do in those cases? But also they give you priority of like, if he's got surge, he's going to search for accuracy first. You can't like say, oh, you're too far away, you would miss, so we're going to make you surge for damage. No, he's going to search for accuracy if he needs it to make the shot. If he doesn't need the accuracy, then he's going to search for damage. A lot of this is like common sense stuff, but some of it goes a little bit more specific in that. In that, like, they can move an attack for one action and then move away to a specific spot for a second action, which is a little different, but it's meant to be a little bit harder because you're playing against AI. And there are certain things that will happen, like if you don't kill like the stormtroopers, there's little like, oh, minor peril. So there's extra random effects, extra bad things that can go wrong. In the tutorial, I deliberately didn't kill the stormtrooper, and it's like, all right, well, everybody gets a strain, and more things will happen the longer it takes you. So you can't just like, oh, well, I know the AI is going to keep running around this thing, so I'm going to keep them on a wild goose chase while all my characters rest. You can't, you take advantage of that if you want to. It might be fun to just kind of play the tutorial and not kill the stormtrooper over and over again and see what happens. So yes, so Imperial Assault will be coming out on December 4th for Steam if you want to be able to play it on PC, but otherwise, tablets or mobile devices are fine. You can play it right now. You probably already know that. I know I'm late doing a video on it, but I just wanted to give you a little bit more. One of the things I'm thinking of doing is maybe a potential live stream campaign with you guys helping, maybe taking over some characters, and we're gonna do something like that. So I'm gonna have to kind of work out the details. We'll probably work them out on Crabbok.com. If certain people want to specifically sign up to play a specific character, we can maybe work something out that way. But that would, I think, be pretty fun. And I can have multiple screens going here at the same time, so we can have the webcam maybe pointed directly at the game board, and I can have the Steam app up on the screen, so you can see what you can see what the app's telling us to do, and then you can see what the game board's telling us to do. And if you're going to play along with me, you can have your game board set up the same way, make sure it matches mine, so you get your own perspective. So there's a lot of cool stuff like that we can potentially do now. So this is really opening up the doors for a lot of cool stuff. Make sure you are also entered to win the latest $20 giveaway for the Cool Stuff gift card for an expansion of your choice. Only thing you need to do to enter that is to be a subscriber and leave a comment on this or one of my videos. And that's all you need to do, folks. Thank you guys so much for watching, and have a great day.